Hey everybody, Paul here.
And Linda, hi.
So what we have planned for you in this video, and this is not one of our informative videos about how to live in Mexico. This is one of our
It's a fun video.
Fun Linda travel video. So what our original plan was to do a couple videos of different resorts, but then we thought we have a better idea. So what we did is we spent 4 days at
El Dorado Maroma
and 5 days at
Azul Beach Resort, Riviera Cancun.
So they are from, you did a great job on that. So they are from the same chain, but the price difference, and prices when you look at resorts will vary a lot, but on average you're talking about sometimes as much as 50% difference.
Yep.
So what I thought is, what if we go ahead and compare what you get for that difference in price, right? From the same chain,
right.
Apples and apples, not a month later, back-to-back resorts. That's what we're going to do. We're going to be breaking these resorts down by category and we're going to score them. Like if I think Maroma wins or Azul wins, we're going to break them down that way. And I say we vote separate.
Okay.
And I'm going to have her vote first on each one.
No pressure. Are you going to copycat?
I might copycat. I don't know. It depends on your argument on things. This is not a sponsored post. This is not something endorsed by the hotel or we got something free. In fact, I would suspect they don't even like us comparing these things. No. So we're going to see how that goes. First thing you do, when you're going to a beach in the Riviera Maya or a resort, you're thinking beach, right? I think you're thinking beach.
Well, before you even get to the beach, in this situation, you're thinking, do I have kids? Do I not have kids?
Okay, we'll start there.
Or I may have kids. Am I going to bring my kids with me?
Okay, so we'll start with kids. Can you have kids in Maroma?
No.
No. So you can have kids at Azul. But are we scoring that a 1 or 0 or just
no,
it is what it is?
Just in general. You got to know.
Okay, it is what it is. So we're still...
That's neutral.
We're neutral. We're still 0-0. All right, so now let's go to beach because I think if you're going to come somewhere, you're going to come down the Riviera Maya, no matter where you are, you're thinking beach. It's the first thing I think of. So let's think of the two beaches. So I'm going to start with Maroma. So the beach at Maroma is a long beach, especially by Riviera Maya standards.
Really wide beach.
Wide beach, powdery white sand, does not get hot in the hottest time of the day. I didn't step on a single pebble there. There was no sargassum, which is the seaweed that washes up. They did a really good job taking it out.
Yeah.
They also had a nice barrier out there.
Yeah, they had a barrier. Yeah.
So if we're comparing the two resorts, the beach here in Azul is definitely shorter.
Yeah.
I think the sand is not the same quality sand.
No.
And unfortunately, they have a lot of sargassum, seaweed right now, which I'm trying not to work that into my equation. So let's say that wasn't even there. I'm going to let you score which resort wins on beach.
Well, some people don't even like the beach. Some people would just want to lounge by a
Just
pool.
category 1, beach.
I would say Maroma definitely wins.
I give Maroma also. So Maroma's okay.
Did you copy
I
from me?
did copy you on that, but I was already thinking Maroma.
Are you sure?
Okay, we're big foodies. I'm already salivating thinking about this category. Let's jump to the category of food. Okay, if we broke down Maroma and Azul, for one thing with Maroma, you don't have buffets. You have specialty restaurants. It's a smaller place, so it's a more intimate place. In Azul, you do have both. You can choose the buffet, which I think they do a phenomenal job. When I think of buffet in the U.S., I think like crap easy,
Well, I think one of the main things about the buffet here is that, and we're at Azul right now, but the buffet here is that it's not quantity. They do have a good variety of food, but it's not just like tons and tons and tons of stuff like you see at some other resorts.
Yeah.
It's like quality versus quantity.
I agree. They really do the quality. So you have somebody cooking tuna steaks for you, cooking pork chops for you, cooking salmon for you.
We saw lobster tails on the buffet. We had reservations that night, but I was like, what?
There were lobster tails they were cooking for you, and probably one of the best prime rib roast kind of things I've had in quite some time. Breakfast Maroma, thoughts?
I'm trying to think.
So we tried different restaurants there. Our favorite restaurant, if we have to recommend one to you,
was Lima Limon.
Limon.
They did have delicious breakfast.
They have a delicious breakfast, really nice spin, fanciness on things, good service.
What did I have there? Waffles?
Yeah, your waffles.
Yeah.
Okay. What's
sorry.
your favorite place to have breakfast here? We did go to the buffet once, and it's an exceptional breakfast, but a little busy. You had to wait a little while. A lot of people with kids and stuff in there, but
At Maroma? No.
no, Azul. We're comparing.
Oh, okay.
So if you go, but we went to one of the sit-down a la carte restaurants
Here at Azul.
at Azul.
And
called
that was amazing.
called what?
Spoon.
Spoon.
No, wait,
No.
it's not. It's right there. It's called Sabaz. Right there. Sabaz.
Savas.
I don't know if that's how you
And
pronounce it.
so, and what was? And Linda's the big breakfast person. I like lunch and dinner. I could skip breakfast and drink coffee, but
So,
thoughts?
ooh,
Food quality. How were your breakfasts at?
Azul, they were pretty delicious as well. What did I have? You had the eggs Benedict.
One of the best eggs Benedicts I've had in a long time because
hollandaise.
it all comes down to hollandaise, and if it's a perfectly poached egg, which it was, and theirs comes with like a turkey ham, or what I actually replaced with salmon, which they had up on like a little.
Like little, they had a couple little things like
Couple
fruit,
things.
pastries. That
And
you
their
could go up
salmon
and
was
get.
great, and it turned out fantastic. Yeah, I went there 2 days in a row. Outstanding breakfast.
Yeah, and like I had like a well, I think it was a Nutella crepe that was really good.
Yeah, you eat like a 7-year-old.
And then today I had chilaquiles, which
it wasn't
were
for Nemesis.
outstanding.
Oh yeah. So okay. So our breakfast again could be neck and neck there. Let's jump to our lunches. Now again, we've done lunch. We've tried the buffet, but we did also go to a little
they
restaurant.
don't really have a specialty restaurant.
We
for
went and had
lunch.
Mexican today.
They have like a little, like a Mexican outdoor place where you could get like burgers, pizza.
Well, then we
and
had tacos.
Today they had like tacos. So every day they have a little bit different special.
And
The tacos were amazing. They had al pastor tacos, beef, chicken.
with the thing, he's
They
carving
were
it
so
off,
good.
sizzling. Okay. So we're still probably neck and neck, kind of going into dinner. Maybe
Oh,
not.
are we not?
We haven't
were
voted
we
yet.
judging categories of breakfast,
No,
lunch,
no,
and
we're- it's all food, but we're
okay,
just-
food. Okay.
We can't make food the whole video, so we have to move on a little.
What?
Yeah. So dinners, I mean, the whole Charisma line's known for food and everything, so there's always good food. I'm going to let you go first. Who are you giving it to?
No, don't put me first. You go first.
Really?
Yeah.
I said you were going to
You
go
go
first. in all
first.
these. Okay. And this is really, really close for me, but I'm going to give it to Azul just for the variety. And also, I had some dishes here that I thought were phenomenal. And I actually came into it thinking we're going to a place doesn't cost quite as much. And I was actually in my head kind of thinking, and like maybe I've adjusted myself to thinking it was going to be a little lower. Maybe that's why it seems better to me, but I had some dishes that just made me go, wow, that I went back for. No, I'm giving this one to Azul. What are you giving it to? Who are you giving it to? Maroma
I
or
just
Azul?
can't stop thinking about this peanut butter beef at the Asian restaurant
I don't
at
think you mentioned
Maroma. It was just a delicious dish at the Asian restaurant, and it was like a beef and peanut sauce, and it was really rich, but it was so delicious. I'm like, oh my gosh.
She did talk
the
about that
flavor.
for a couple days in a
And
row.
not only that, but that Asian restaurant was just amazing.
It was really good.
Yeah. The soup, the spring rolls, everything was really delicious.
And that's at Maroma, so people know.
I'm going to go with Maroma for this one.
Okay, so she gives the point to Maroma. Oh, we've got quite a little contest here, don't we? All right, so let's go booze quality. How's the wine quality? How's the house wine? Because every place you go to, no matter what all-inclusive, they're going to have some house wines, and they're going to try to upsell you on some bottles. What do you think about house wine in each location?
They were all Chilean wines at both places, and
No,
I think not much difference quality-wise.
Good.
Do you think?
no, I don't think so. We've been to some resorts where the house wine was so rancid
Yeah.
and horrible, and I think I used to think to try to get you to buy something,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
no, I think they're pretty
And
equal.
again,
there.
we're going to go with the sparkling wine was much better at Maroma.
Sparkling wine's much better. Now, I'm a beer drinker. The beer selection was bigger at Maroma. Like I like Tecate Roja,
The red Tecate.
the red Tecate, and could not get it at Azul anywhere. They only have the light. The other location had 2 beers on draft, a dark and a light. At Azul, it's just one.
They had Bohemia
They had
in a
Bohemia
bottle,
in a
which
bottle.
was really nice. You like that?
They were up on the beer. Now, as far as we do like, she's more of a vodka drinker. I like bourbons. You could get single barrel select, Jack Daniel's single barrel select at one location, at Maroma, but it wasn't available in every bar. It would have been nice to see it at every bar.
Yeah.
And they did have Maker's Mark if you had to have something.
Oh, they had Woodford Reserve.
They had Woodford Reserve.
And they had
Not
Bullet.
bad. And Bullet for mixed drinks. You're right. There was more of a selection. Here at Azul has definitely been limited. Some bars only had red label, some had black label. I saw one with Maker's Mark. Definitely don't have that selection. Now, you're more of a vodka drinker.
Yeah, as far as the vodka selection was concerned, I thought it was pretty decent because they do have Grey Goose. I'm pretty sure I saw Belvedere at one of the bars. They have Tito's, they have Smirnoff, they have Absolut. So they really stole. So they have quite a variety.
So you were pretty
of
pleased
vodka.
with that.
Yeah, tequila, I would say also Maroma had a much better selection of
options
of tequila.
Go ahead. Who are you going to give it to the booze?
I would say Maroma, but
Why is there a but? You get the score, you don't get the score.
because I also think like for half the price, the quality of the
No, we're not
alcohol-
talking about price. We're just talking
No,
about.
but I'm saying, you know, like you really get a pretty decent variety.
Yeah, I mean
here at Azul.
the whole thing is a comparison about.
I know,
price,
but I just feel bad.
It's just what are you getting, so they know. So we want you to know when you're sitting and trying to determine between what to pay for a hotel, what kind of things are important to you. So some folks who watch are like, okay, the booze thing's not as important to me, so I'm going to save some money. Or if food's important, and obviously we've had a lot of great food. So in the booze category, I'm definitely going to give it to Maroma because I think that
wow,
they nailed it on that
we
one.
Agreed?
I mean, yeah, we agreed. Also on the beach.
Oh,
Yeah, remember?
okay, all right.
Okay, let's go to the rooms. So, and in fact, in this one, Linda Film segment's doing a tour. So we're just going to show you a tour of our room at Maroma and our tour at Azul.
We are heading into our room at Eldorado Maroma. And today just happens to be our anniversary. So happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Come on in. The first part, maybe not so exciting. We have a toilet.
That's exciting.
Well,
Vent window.
sometimes you need a toilet. So
It's Mexico.
second part, you definitely will need a shower. And somebody has already taken a shower. Ooh, in a hot tub.
Ooh, the hot tub.
That is very nice, right? You want to go first or you want me to go first? Okay. Oh, and then we have a nice king size bed. Yep. Hold on. Let's see what's in the mini bar. Ooh, potato chips, chocolate bars, all kinds of good stuff.
Are you hungry?
Okay. No. But they look good. And maybe the best part? How about that? How about that view? Okay, so we're at the Azul Beach Resort in Puerto Morelos. Come on. It's a pretty nice room, I would say. First of all, you have separate shower, toilet. You want to see the toilet? Standard toilet.
Standard.
Now, I actually haven't even been inside the shower to see what it looks like.
Cool things.
Oh, okay. Oh, rain shower and, okay. That's nice. I like that. And there's actually a rubber mat in the shower, which could come in very handy in Mexico where things are slippery. So, we'll see. Nice sitting area where you can sit and do your computer work with some beverages and some snacks. that. Yeah, we have 2 beds, so I guess you'll have to sleep in your own bed. And a bottle of champagne, or sparkling wine, I guess. That's pretty cool though. I like that. And it has a nice view. If you open the, all right. We have not been out here yet, so let's see. Oh, this is pretty nice. Oh, nice.
How are you scoring it?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
You don't know? You want me to take?
Yeah.
Okay, so my thoughts with the 2 rooms is the one at Azul was a little bit more dated, and it had a safe from like 1990, which I actually had to take the key and carry with me, which I don't like that.
Yeah.
Although I don't think that's enough to throw the whole thing off.
No.
As far as room quality, it has the jacuzzi, it has a great bathroom, water pressure is great in the toilet, everything else. I mean, this thing will flush. You could basically flush a coconut in both these hotels. And just in case, something doesn't agree with you. That's important to some people. The mattress quality,
Oh, it was pretty good.
It was good,
Actually, it
both
was better
locations.
here than I think it was better at Azul than it was at Maroma, because at Maroma it's like you were sunken in.
there was a little sunken
It
section.
was, yeah. So
Okay. Pillow quality,
I think they were pretty much the same pillows.
yeah, pretty much the same pillows. So as far as room, they are so close.
Yeah.
And even like the same, like probably square footage, pretty close, everything else. It's not
I
that big a
think this
difference.
one may be bigger.
So the only, I'll let you go. Who are you gonna give it to?
I don't know.
And I'll even let you, and we try not to keep pulling cost into this, and I know Linda brought it up with the booze, but when you think about it, you're paying half for your room. Do you feel like you got half the room that you would have gotten? Do you feel like the quality is half? Because you keep that in mind, we're paying half for the room.
I don't think it's half.
Not even size-wise, I mean quality-wise, everything, do you think?
No, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't think it's half.
Who are you giving it to?
I guess I would
He's
say.
looking around like,
I
just in
guess
case someone's gonna jump
I
out.
would say Maroma, just because, like you said, like just little touches. The safe, the furniture needs a little updating.
Slight,
But
it's all ever so slight, yeah.
It's a very nice.
We have a refrigerator in both. We have a lot of the same things.
yeah.
And so, okay, so I'm actually going to give it to Azul. And because, we do have like 2 double beds, which we wanted a king, but
Yeah,
those
I
little
guess.
things. But as far as mattress quality and room quality, and it still does stick in my head that I can go out and have a
He
great.
got his own bed.
It's not an I Love Lucy episode. You stay over there, Lucy. I'm over here. Okay, next category.
What's it gonna be?
It's going to be pools. Because if the beach isn't great because you have sargassum coming in and other seaweed, you got to go to the pools. At Maroma, it's a smaller resort, right? So
It's a much smaller resort.
Yeah, it has that intimate feeling. So you have that one main pool with like a little
A
pool
swim-up
bar,
bar,
swim-up
yeah.
bar. You have a smaller one that also has like a swim-up bar in it, which
Yeah,
is nice.
yeah.
That's off to the side. Most people hang around the larger one.
And then I guess there were a couple other little pools too.
Oh, little things,
Yeah, and
yes.
the one that was in front of our building, but we didn't use it because there wasn't like anything around it really.
There's nothing around it.
Yeah.
So, but
I would say the
there are.
pools
Oh,
here.
with Azul, yes, you have a lot of
a
pools.
lot of pools.
We have a lot of people, but
And I think it's also a lot of different options. You have a quiet adult pool because, again, they allow children here. So you have an adult pool with a swim-up bar. Then there's another family pool with a swim-up bar. And was there a swim-up bar at the other? I don't think
no,
so.
but there's side pools. There's
Yeah.
plenty of space.
Yeah, a lot of swim-out suites.
Swim-out suites.
Yeah, a lot of them here. It is the pools are very nice, very appealing.
And then who are you giving pools to?
I'm going to go with Azul.
I'll go with Azul. Okay, another thing that's really important when I go to resort is I don't like to go compete for chairs. I don't like to compete for anything. I want to feel relaxed, and I don't feel relaxed if I feel like I've got to get up at 5 a.m. and run down and put my towels on something. So we're talking about 2 different resorts. When I went to Maroma and I went down at noon, I could still get a Bali bed. It may not be the Bali bed I wanted closest to the pool, but there's another 7 down there. There were chairs. It may not be the chair I wanted right here, but there were tons of chairs. I didn't have to compete. I never had to put a towel down. Right. At Azul, about 7 a.m., it just looks like a sea of towels, but no people.
Yeah. Everything's taken.
It's taken. We've talked to people that had to walk around and couldn't find something. As far as like ease of finding chairs, you're gonna want to vote first? You want me to vote?
You can vote.
I'm giving it to Maroma on that one, obviously.
Maroma.
Yeah, Maroma gets that one.
Definitely.
So we thought about how many categories should we probably throw in, and we talk about shows and night entertainment. And both places are pretty equal with what I thought. Some of the night entertainment, I didn't see a huge difference. So I don't think we even need to like score that. So was there anything special about one resort over the other that you thought you would like to mention to people?
So for me, and this was something that just kind of pushes all of my expectations over the edge for Azul.
Like over the top, like
over the edge.
Over the top,
over the top, not the edge.
Well,
you fall off the edge.
She's from Colombia. We help her with the idiomatic expression sometimes.
So
I'm guessing that's where we're going with it.
Over the top.
Okay.
The day we got here, the little lady was walking around. Hey, there's a wine tasting tonight. If you guys would like to go, we're like, it's all right. No, not really. Oh, it's $35, and you get a lot of different choices. Like $35 each? Okay, we'll do it. I love wine. She's like, there's food, there's everything. Okay. So we signed up. We show up, and this is not like a little wine tasting. This was huge tables of really good wine.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking Decoy, we're talking wines from El Cielo, Hess, Moet. Just, I was like, what? And they're like, you could try as many different wines as you want and as much of it as you want.
As much as you want.
For 3 hours.
For 3 hours for $35. And great food, by the way.
Oh, yeah. The food was
great,
amazing.
Fantastic food.
Amazing food.
So this was like an event, so worth $35. We're not the kind of people who usually spend a lot of extra money on these things, especially if you go to all-inclusive. But no, that event was
way worth
it.
And when we asked the lady, I'm like, oh, well, how often do you have these? Maybe we will do it another night. No, this probably won't happen again for a while, and it's the first time it's ever happened. I'm like, she's just saying that to try to get us to but all right, we'll fall for it. But they said, they've never done it before. They've never done it before. They had a huge stage with live music. I mean, just an amazing.
And it wasn't like a tasting where we're so used to like going to different tastings. It's like, okay, you get 6 wines, there's a few ounces.
A little bit, and that's it.
But they were like, whatever you want. I was like, I kind of like the Decoy. So the guy just kept bringing me more Decoy. And I was like, this is a great wine tasting.
Yeah.
And eating great food.
Yeah,
oh, yeah, that was really worth it.
And,
I don't know if you can like throw the whole, that's not tipping you on a. Does that get a bonus point?
I think it gets like 5 bonus points.
I don't know. It seems like a lot, 5 bonus points.
In my
world,
in my world, it gets 5 bonus points.
What if we do 1 extra bonus point for extras? I mean, isn't that fair?
Yeah.
In Linda's world, it's 5. Maybe I'm okay with like giving 1. I hate to throw off the whole thing.
We'll do 1. 1 extra bonus point.
So I'm not even sure what that leaves us. I'm pretty sure I have to watch this video again because we didn't talk about how to vote.
So the final count is. So there you have it.
We really should have been writing this down as we filmed this so we could have actually said it, but there you see it.
Yeah.
So that's where it is. Oh, and one of the things people did ask us about is if we thought service was better one location than the other. And I got to tell you that Azul is larger, so sometimes they can get a little bit more overwhelmed. But the service, the actual personnel that work in the places, they're phenomenal. So we didn't even want to make that a category and make that a competition.
I don't think that's really fair.
No, because everybody goes out of their way to make your vacation just absolutely phenomenal. Yes. But thank you very much for watching the video. And we will be back to doing our informative videos very soon. Oh, the next video we're going to do is actually another travel video though.
Oh, yeah.
We went to Valladolid, Mexico, and we stopped by this little cool, quaint hotel, and I don't want to give the whole thing away.
No.
Very, very cool
Very
video.
cool.
And you're going to kind of see how prices differ when you get off the beaten path, the more tourist areas.
You have to watch it.
For folks who may like that, that's another option for folks, Anything else you'd like to add?
I don't think so.
Just like to thank Linda for being with us today and participating in the video. She doesn't do that very often.
I show up when it's fun.
When it's fun. She's fun, Linda. All right, that's it for today. Hasta luego.
Hasta luego.